Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, big things. We've got a 34-foot tow-behind boom lift. Look at that, guys. We already got it up in the sky. It's all electric, pretty cool. Well, it's hydraulic, but it's got an electric motor to operate it. Why are we doing this? Because Grandma Carol's log home is needing maintenance. That's right. These log homes, it's not like you paint it and then 20 years later you paint it again, or 10 years, whatever. These log homes have to be maintained. You actually can see some of the fascia board right there is starting to get some distressing. So what's going to be done is all of the exterior wood is going to be log washed. You don't want to pressure wash it. Yeah, you don't want to put a high pressure on it because you got chinking. Chinking is this material. Let's see, come down over here, get a little closer. Chinking is this material right here, right? And these are 6-inch by 12-inch thick solid Appalachian style timbers from Honest Abe Log Homes. It has a smoke stain on it. We've got to get log wash on it and then get it sealed. You gotta put sealant on it. Now it's already been stained. We ain't gotta stain it again. As long as that stain is sufficient, you're good to go. So what also has to be done, let's see, here we go. That's a good spot. These cracks right here are called chinking. I'm not chinking, this is chinking. These are called checks. And see how this check here goes down a little bit. If the crack goes up, you're good to go. But if the check or crack goes down, you got to get those sealed. So that needs to be sealed. And also, if you get any separation, like right here, you can see we've had some settling and the chinking is starting to split. So we got to do some chinking repair as well. You're going to have settling, especially when you're on a block foundation like this. You'll have some settling. But yeah, so all of the soffits got to be washed and sealed. All the exterior fascia, the collar tie, the little decorative ties up there, all the window trim, all of that has to be sealed again. But doesn't Grandma Carol have a beautiful log home here? She just put these string lights up not too long ago. Just gorgeous. What's up, Tater? How you doing, big boy? This is Tater. He's a golden. He's a sweetie. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so you can see this lift will more than do it. You can see it is self-leveling when you're raising up, and it's articulating too. So this goes like this goes like this, it also goes like this, and then that right there goes up as well. You can also swivel the top piece. And again, it is electric. We did have the F250, brought it down here, got it all set up. We are renting this. We do not own it. I'd love to own one of these things though. Oh my goodness, what you could do with these, this would be great. Now, for safety concerns, a lot of y'all have safety. I do have a harness. This is my old harness from work. I brought it. And I do have a retractable lanyard, and we'll tie ourselves into the basket up there. So safety is first. Now, I'm not going to be doing this work. I'm the delivery and setup guy. Believe it or not, Grandma Carol wanted this done. Grandma Carol's actually going to get up there in the basket. I'm going to show her how everything is done, and Uncle Sonny's going to observe and assist. I'm going on the fellas fishing trip this weekend, right? So she's got this rented for a week. Uncle Sonny be here with her. We're going to have it right here to get all of this. Now down here, of course we can get by hand. But anything, working off a ladder up there, to me, I do not like heights. I can work out of those things all day long, but I don't like working off ladders, off heights. So I may end up renting one of these myself in the future. We did rent it from Rebel Equipment and Supply Company out of Memphis. Very nice guys. Even gave a military discount. Very appreciative. Thank you very much for supporting your veterans and your military. Shelby. Rebel Equipment and Supply from 4890 East Shelby Drive, Memphis, Tennessee. It was a good little drive for us. But it's definitely worth it. Let's walk around, show you. Nothing on this side. She can get all of this from just step ladders and everything. Don't have to do anything up there. We will have to get this main side over here. Doesn't Grandma Carol keep a beautiful house? Her landscaping and just everything, and she does almost 99% of this all herself. There's a few things I've got to help her with, but most everything she does is by herself. Now guys, I am going to tell you, we have a secret to tell today. Something we've been keeping from you, okay? If you made it this far into the video, stick around in just a few moments and I'll be telling you a huge secret we've been keeping from you. But yeah, so we'll have to get that thing positioned right here and level it out with the outriggers and then get all of that up there. And you can see where the knots were. A lot of the sap is, because these are kiln dried. These are all kiln dried. And this is south facing. So it gets all the sun. This side gets all the sun. So you can really see how distressed it is. So once she gets it log washed and sealed, it'll look amazing. We do have natural gas, and we do have an external natural gas water heater. We have a package unit. This is natural gas heat and air conditioning. Everything is out here. There's 0 utilities inside the house. Air conditioning, there's no air handler inside. Everything's out here. We have the hot water heater right here, the gas meters out here. Everything's out here. But her cannas, she cut her cannas back, and they're already growing back. But yeah, she does an amazing job. Right here is, guys, where the ridge crib used to be. Looks a little different now, doesn't it? You can see her blackberries over there. But yeah, the ridge crib used to sit right here, and grass is already starting to grow in. And yeah, how quickly things change. All right, so the big secret, the big reveal. You guys have seen Tater, right? The golden, but have you seen, some of you have seen, you kept close eye, have you seen Willa? Willa is a Great Pyrenees. How you doing, Willa? How you doing, pretty girl? Willa, oh my goodness. She is a rescue, and the story of Willa, look at these two. The story of Willa is a sad one, but with a happy ending. Look, this is her toy. This water spout's her toy. You are a silly big girl. The story of Willa. Grandma Carol saw on Facebook the shelter post that Willa was fixing to be euthanized on Friday. This was Friday. She saw on Friday that the Willa was getting ready to be euthanized on Thursday, a week later. So she contacted them and said, hey, is she available for adoption? And they said yes. And they said, she's terribly dirty and matted and got worms. And she says, well, can I come and pick her up and take her to the vet and get her looked at? And she took her to the vet. We're walking in circles here. I'm not trying to take your, I'm not trying to, this is so funny. I'm not trying to take your toy. Okay, I'll stop if you stop. Willa. It's okay. Come here, Willa, come on. She's like, I want my toy. I'm not gonna let you play with it. Look at her. Look at her. But Grandma Carol picked her up at the pound, at the shelter, and took her to the vet, and the vet said, ooh, she weighed 75 pounds. And that's not much for a Great Pyrenees. I don't remember how old she is, but 75 pounds. And she was matted and covered in feces and fleas. She ended up having intestinal worms, heartworms, and that was the big thing. The vet said she has a terrible case of heartworms. Grandma Carol said, ooh, well, I do not want this beautiful, beautiful creature to be euthanized. So Grandma Carol adopted her. And I mean, she was so weak and so frail and stunk so bad. Grandma Carol took her to the pet wash at Tractor Supply over and over and cut out all the matting. She pretty much had to cut all the hair off her tail and her rear end. And she cut off about 2 dogs worth of hair. And it stunk so bad. one of the towels used to wipe her off with was permanently made useless by how bad it smelled. You could not wash it enough times. Ain't that right, Tater? So Grandma Carol got her all cleaned up, got her cut up, and she was so timid. And she was actually, she would bark and growl at me. And we were worried we weren't going to be able to keep her because of her aggression. She was aggressive to the other dog, Grandma's other dogs, and aggressive to me. I'd make a scraping noise on the ground, you know, like, you know, you shuffle your feet like this in the gravel, and she would growl and come charging at you. And we're like, ooh, this is not good. But Grandma Carol made the decision, we're going to work through this. Had to get her the heartworm treatment. And it was, had to take antibiotics for a certain amount of time, and then a shot, a very, very expensive shot. And then 3 months later, another shot, and then the next day, another shot. And then after that, she had to stay immobile, pretty much contained for a long time. I forgot what that time was. That's really one of the reasons. Remember, we got the dog Taj Mahal over here. I mean, I know we had Nero then, you know, Nero, my great, my Cane Corso, which ended up getting stolen or something happened, we don't know. But Grandma Carol made this dog Taj Mahal. It's got air conditioning, it's insulated and everything. So she got Tater. Tater mostly stays inside, and being a Great Pyrenees, Willa stays outside all the time. Now she really likes to sleep under the front porch and under the back porch under the cool dirt. That's really what she likes. But in the wintertime, I'm sure she'll be in the dog Taj Mahal over there. Now, once she started feeling a little bit better, we had to work on that aggression and her hierarchy. So she established a hierarchy. She went over here and she put her she basically pinned Tater's head to the ground, and Tater went, oh, okay, you're the boss. And Willa is the boss, that's for sure. Matter of fact, I came outside after eating dinner yesterday, and there was a great horned owl just landed right in the yard right there. And I went, whoo, whoo, and the great horned owl looked at me, and then Willa saw it. She ran over there. That great horned owl may have given her a run for her money, but she is a beautiful. Why is her name Willa? Well, Grandma liked the name Willa and Willow. And then, you know, I'd met Meredith, and Meredith had Willa, and then we're like, Willa, is it okay if we have a dog named Willa? And Willa said yes. So now we have Willa, Meredith's daughter, and then we also have Willa, the Great Pyrenees. And so that was months ago, guys, and she's gone through her heartworm treatments. Everything is so far so good. You saw her playing, right? You saw how playful she is. Of course, she gets up in Grandma Carol's flower bed here. I don't know if Grandma Carol likes that too much, and digs under the porch there and makes you know, bedding and everything. But she definitely a good guard dog. When people come up, she does her job. Ain't that right, Willa, pretty girl? Ain't that right, pretty girl? She's still got the sad eyes, though. You can tell she was mistreated and not loved, and you know. But she sees somebody getting some loving, and she wants to get her share of that loving too, don't you? You want to get your share of that loving too. Yes, you are a pretty, pretty girl. Yep. So, and she smells a lot better now. That's definitely. She is trained on the e-collar, right? So there's a radio transmitter inside the house, and so she can go all the way, like to the telephone pole there, to the back, but to the blackberries, all the way around the big arc. Grandma Carol's gonna whoop your butt, Willa, for messing up her flower bed and messing up her water. You are the silliest thing. You're the sweetest thing. I tell you right now, Tater is the sweetest thing. So, all right. Well, Grandma Carol's got a bunch of work to do, and I think I got her mostly set up here. And I've got to get back up on the ridge and start getting my work done. I've got 2 huge projects I'm working on. And of course, I got a live stream tonight, 7 p.m. Central. I'll see you there. So, of course, the Fellows Fishing Frenzy is this weekend. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Big video with big big news and a happy ending. A very, very, very happy ending so far. So love every single one of you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you get thumbs up, if you can, hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out on Ridge Life. So until next time, hope everyone has a blessed, blessed day, and go Ridge Life. Keep rambling. Woo!